of linked to the conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation. Thanks for sticking around, Dan. It's been quite a wild morning. I really appreciate it. You all are a no on this, and that is what you're telling lawmakers. What are you warning lawmakers, though, right now, if they vote yes?
Yeah, I mean, the real challenge with this bill is that it's not going to do enough to drive down premiums. And if you think about what Obamacare was at its core, it was the regulations that you were just talking about with Sanjay, and basically creating an entitlement or a sort of a regulatory structure around insurance so that all the insurance plans basically had to be more or less the same. That really takes choice and competition and consumer-oriented products out of the marketplace. And what we're saying, if that continues to be the case, which it would be under Paul Ryan's plan, premiums will remain too high and people will be kept out of the insurance market because of that reason.
The important part of your name right now is Action. Heritage Action. What are you warning lawmakers, though? If you vote yes, you're going to head into their districts, you're going to put money against them?
No, I mean, the real problem here is that if lawmakers vote yes and they go back to their constituents and say, hey, we repealed and replaced Obamacare with something great, their constituents are going to look at their premiums and say, no, you didn't. This is still awful. Donald Trump was going to run for re-election in 2020 and saying, I repealed Obamacare, health care is great now. And people are going to look at their premiums and say, no, you didn't. That's just not true. And that is bad policy because people will still be hurting. But the politics of that is awful.
You guys already have a plan, though, to put money in order to push that message in districts?
Our hope is that this bill as constructed right now will fail on the House floor later this afternoon, and we'll be able to go back and work with Republican leadership and the White House to actually have changes that will drive down the cost of health insurance for all Americans.
You're not saying no, Dan. You're not saying no. Great to see you, Dan Holler. Thanks very much. Appreciate your time.